You're watching Up with Krem.
Welcome back to Up with Krem. A new proposal could have leaders in Spokane revisiting the possibility of a new stadium. The Downtown Spokane Partnership announced their proposal for a 5,000-seat stadium, and the idea is it would be home to Spokane Public Schools football and soccer games, along with the possibility of bringing a new professional soccer team to the city. DSP estimates the stadium could generate almost $11.5 million in annual economic impact for Spokane. They also say the stadium would be able to host large concerts and other large-scale special events along with those sporting events. So joining me this morning is Mark Richards with the Downtown Spokane Partnership. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, sir. Thanks so much for having me.
Hey, Mark, let me know what that initial response was like to your proposal this week.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Well, so far it's been really overwhelming. We've had a lot of positive comments, a lot of folks writing to say, you know, this is kind of a no-brainer. How can we help? So it's been a very positive response so far.
Yeah, tell me about how this proposal really differs from some of the other proposals we've seen in Spokane for similar venues or maybe even different venues as well.
Yeah, well, so some folks will remember 2 years ago we had a conversation about this concept, and a lot has changed. Needless to say, everything in our worlds have changed in terms of how we look at things, for one, and what's important, I think, to us as individuals and as a community. But for this project, you know, what was really kind of a bold vision 2 years ago is now a really solid plan. We've got a bunch of details in place. We believe this project is ready to go. We think this can serve the school district extremely well in a central location. In fact, we have a commitment from the United Soccer League to host a team in Spokane if we build this stadium downtown. We also have a commitment for up to $2 million of private investment. This we show with our new study will save the school district about $17 million. That taxpayer money can go back to education and to other needs of the district. And then at the same time, as you mentioned, this could create 10 times the economic development that it would if we were to continue with the Joe Alvey site.
Now, while we're talking about that, obviously you just referenced the impact it would have on Spokane Public Schools. Let's talk more about what it could do to our area in downtown Spokane in terms of those concerts and other large events. How does that impact Spokane as a destination site, maybe?
Well, it puts us on the map just a little bit more. You know, if you think about this, is one thing. If ESPN covers the United Soccer League, and every week or every home game, we've got, you know, tens of thousands of viewers that are watching the Spokane game, much like they watch the Gonzaga games. You know, just that more opportunity to put us on the map across the country. Number one. Number two is, again, we have concert promoters that are saying, hey, listen, if you build this downtown, we think we can deliver you, you know, 10 to 20 different events throughout the year. That would be cultural events. It would be unique new things to go see. And the reason they're interested in that is because it would be in close proximity to restaurants and hotels and shopping. That, again, just won't happen if we continue out at the Joe Alvey site. So we think that, and what that means is vibrancy, and it also means jobs. We showed that this would actually create jobs and then generate, as you mentioned, about $11.5 million a year in economic impact to the region. And I can't think of anything much more important than that right now, as we know people are suffering and struggling to find a new job or to maintain their job.
And Mark, of course, this is going to take the support of the people who call Spokane home as well. Do you have any kind of call to action and incentive for people to know about why they should get behind this and what they can do to help this project move forward?
Yeah, thank you so much for asking. So we believe, again, as I mentioned, this will help save the district money. It will get them out of operating a stadium and back to focusing on education. It will create jobs, and it will support one of the hardest hit economies, that's the hospitality industry. So if you care about those things, I guess we would ask respectfully that you strongly consider writing your school board and writing the Public Facilities District Board chairs. You can find those online, SpokanePublicSchools.org and SpokanePublicFacilitiesDistrict.org, and tell them why you think this is a great idea. Folks can also go to, we have a new URL, downtownspokanestadium.org. We encourage people to go there. We've got all kinds of information. They can study this project and then find ways they can get involved.
And of course, we here on Up with Crim will continue to track this story as it develops. Mark, we want to thank you for joining us this morning here on Up with Crim.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Have a great day.